What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan's Reviews, and today we're going to be doing our next All-Out War comic book series review. This is going to be for the next issue of The Walking Dead All-Out War 12-part storyline. This is going to be for Part 2, issue 116. Now, this issue is fantastic. I love this issue. This is kind of I would say, the kicking off issue of the battle, because last issue was kind of more build-up. This is the first true all-out war issue, and I really enjoyed this one. A lot of Holly. So basically, in this one, she goes and she basically drives a truck through the sanctuary, and of course does get caught, and she is held captive. And it's just really awesome, just everything they did in this issue. All they do with, Holly and all that stuff. Of course, she does die later on, but I really like what they did with her in this issue. And having her held captive like that. I really like all the stuff they did. And of course, you still got the communities, battling and all that kind of stuff. And you do have Gregory falling into the Walker pit, which is another really big part. You have everybody firing off, our main group firing off at the sanctuary, and then of course Holly kind of drives, the vehicle in, and she gets held captive by Negan, and of course Negan is actually held up in the sanctuary, which is a really great part as well. Again, really like what they did with Negan, really like what they're doing with Holly, and I just really like, the part where you see the panel, and you see like the ping and all that stuff. Really awesome. Now, I do also enjoy everything they did with Holly, Negan, and kind of that same feel as I got in the TV series between Sasha and Negan. I have that same feel when I see Holly and Negan in the comic books. I really do. Now, I actually would have to say I really like the way they did it in the comics, where they were in the war, and then you saw the part with Holly. I thought that mixed in a little bit better than having it in the Season 7 finale, to be honest with you. But I really liked what they did in the TV series as well, kind of doing the same type of thing as they did here, and really making Holly, kind of that Sasha figure, because of course she wants revenge for what Dwight did to Abraham and Glenn as well, I'd say, and I really just, everything they did was fantastic. Now, also, if you can see on the left side, your left side of Rick on this cover, doesn't that look like Abraham? The handlebar goatee, doesn't that look like Abraham? I don't know, that looks like Abraham to me. Don't you guys see what I'm saying? Yeah, that kind of looks like Abraham. It's not, but it kind of looks like it, to be honest. So that's kind of cool. But I really like everything they did in this issue between Holly, Negan, the battle at the sanctuary, the walkers, and everything like that. Dwight, and just the all-out war story arc is really getting good, especially around this part. I really enjoyed what they did, and most of this was actually in the TV series. Some wasn't, but most of it was. And the parts that were in the TV series were fantastic from this. Just everything from, this issue. And also, she definitely is like a Sasha, because, she kind of wants revenge for what happened with Abraham. Of course, in the TV series, it was Negan that killed Abraham, but in the comics, it was Dwight. So she probably wants to kill Dwight, is what, what the fandom is guessing around this issue, and that's what I was guessing when I read this issue. But I really like what they did, and another part of the story, I really like what they're doing with All Out War, and what they're doing with Rick versus Negan. The All Out War story arc, really great. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'm still going to do a 117 review. That's going to be next, and then after that, I'll probably do another video tomorrow. So I will see you guys for the 117 review. Peace.